years it housed prime government officers, and it also had the observatory, which was for the astronomy center, which was a great draw for all the citizens of Panjim. Since 2000, government officers have started shifting out. 2025, I think structural and safety issues were raised over the building, and 2026, we have seen now that the building is for redevelopment. The tender, whatever details we have got from it, is it looks like it's going for commercial redevelopment. In terms of commercial redevelopment, what is it saying? That it will be a hotel and a casino with parking only for the facilities of the hotel, it looks like. Now, if you see the location of the Junta house, it is right in the center of the CBD of Panjim. Right from here, you can access anywhere. And if you see the two of the main concerns of Panjim are waste management and traffic, and traffic and parking. So, what is the most obvious use for this building? At least a large portion of this building should be to go for a multi-story paid parking center. If you see anywhere in the world, including in India, the main cities, the metros or the tier 2 cities, even Simla, they have a multi-level parking lot within the core center of the city, and from there vehicles branch out. But here we have seen that it has gone for commercial redevelopment, which of 11 or 12 floors, out of which 8 or 9 floors are for hotel room, one floor is for a casino, and the other one is for hotel amenities. The parking is limited. The question we have to ask is, do we prioritize commercial development over civic amenities for the city, especially in public infrastructure? I think the answer is no. The citizens of Panjim are very, very clear. They voice their opinion. They have many ideas on what this iconic structure should be, and none of that includes a casino and a hotel project right in the center of Panjim. So I would request the government to kindly not take this forward, to stop this project of having a hotel come casino. There are already enough private players in the state and in the city who are developing hotels, and the government has no business getting into this game. What I would suggest is you utilize majority of the area for a multi-story paid parking. You can have a little bit of commercial activity around. There is a suggestions come in that you can make it with vertical gardens, there be an event floor on top, the observatory be retained here, and various other citizen-centric uses like agricultural hubs, urban agricultural hubs, or training centers for our youth. So that is the brief I would like to give. We will be reaching out to the various groups who have been in touch with us and see how we take this forward. Thank you.
Jack, can you tell us details about this land? Whom does it belong to?
The area, I think, is right now by cabinet decision. It has gone to by tender to a company called NBCC. But per se, I'm not sure who the land belongs.
Who owns it?
I don't have that.
एक तुम्ही म्हणता पार्किंग येतो का पार्किंगाचो पयलींच इशू आसा सो तुमी जुंता हाऊस रिडेवलपमेंटाक वयतले तेन्ना तुमी म्हणटा पार्किंग करचो म्हणून सो हे पार्किंग गव्हर्मेंट थ्रू जावपाक जाय तुमी कितें निवेदन दितलें तुम्ही मॅनेजमेंट दितलें की पार्किंगूच करचें म्हणून रिक्वेस्ट करतले
आमच्या सायडीन उलो आहा की तुवें मिनिस्टराची 2019 हें पळयलें जाल्यार तें कितें मॅनिफेस्टो आसलो 1000 का मल्टी स्टोरी पार्किंग with government and community centers. So आमचे आहा ते you retain it at similar levels, and you look at having something which benefits the public and also decongest the city.
We already seen the repercussions of the parking crisis because the casino is along DB Road.
Yeah.
Now bringing a casino here right in the middle of the core district, but it's also core district, but it's also residential. What kind of repercussions do you see here itself?
It is crazy, right? Right now the casinos are like in terms of parking, it's like a wild west. They're outside after 8 o'clock. There is nothing. There's no control over traffic. There's no one around. There's wrong side happening. People are speeding. I think then that same sort of model is going to be replicated here. Already the city is choking in the day with traffic. If you see there's double parking, triple parking on these roads. And this is going to further amplify it, having it. I'm sure whatever parking has been put in will not even suffice for this hotel. When their crying need is for people are going to use cars. We cannot stop people from going cars. However much we might want pedestrianization. I am in favor of pedestrianization, but majority of people want to come right where they are. And if you have a if you have a multi-story parking right in the center of the city, it seems to me one of the better uses of this rather than going for a commercial redevelopment.
Jack, how much I'm aware of the requirement for a casino to be licensed, to be given license, is when you have a 5-star hotel. So this hotel is going to be a 5-star hotel in a building.
It looks like it's going to be otherwise you can't get a casino gaming license unless for electronic gaming. Live gaming is only allowed offshore.
Yes.
That is also a pass the way it is put.
Yes.
But right now only electronic gaming is allowed so in 5-star hotels. So it looks like this will be a 5-star hotel.
But I've never heard of 5-star hotel in a building because it requires lawns, it requires all the other amenities to be classified as 5-star hotel, isn't it?
There are the major requirement for 5 stars vary, but there are business 5 stars which come within this ambit. Like there are some in Monopol which have come in elsewhere. But even having said that, even if this becomes a 5-star, is that the best applicable use for a public land or public infrastructure for a place which is meant for the citizens? Is something we all have to question. There is a fear coming amongst a lot of citizens that the city is being hollowed out with the government officers shifting out in the CBD. Largely the model is we are looking is for casino-led development and ancillary services supporting it.
Right, but if the land is owned by private players, then the government would have no say what is to be built. But if the land is owned by the government or its subsidiaries, then you could question, don't you think?
Yeah. So as this has been, as per my best of my understanding, this is public land, and the building has been for public use over 65 years. Redevelopment is being done by the government. I mean, the owner is the government who is issuing all these tenders, and they are they are on PPP model. They are transferring it to a party to build. So you should look at what the city wants more than in terms of just pure revenue.
Yeah, so hi, my name is Elayat. I'm a resident of Panjim, and this project to make this into a hotel, I feel would be a very disastrous outcome because as it is, being a citizen of Panjim, we are unable to find any parking anywhere, and not only that, there is immense congestion and there is a lot of double parking and everybody is parking in the middle of the road. Now when we have such a great opportunity at hand to make a favorable outcome for the public, and with the CCP and the government working in the interest of the public, I think it is essential that they use this project only for a multi-story parking, because this is the need of the hour right now. We have multiple hotels in Panjim, we have multiple hotels across Goa. I feel that right now we are in a position where the inventory is exploded and it is causing more harm than good to our citizens, because as it is, the citizens, they feel that that there are too many tourists and there is no facilities given to the locals and no facilities given to people, residents. So I feel these are basic hygiene factors that the government has to take into cognizance and act on very seriously, that we need to have a multi-level parking in Junta House. This is a non-negotiable, because without this parking, I can see in the next 5 years that Panjim is going to start facing major infrastructural issues when it comes to congestion on the roads, and when it comes to increase of the temperature around us, because we have so many cars which are parked in unorganized way. And also I feel that since the government is being so proactive about collecting parking fees for parking on the road, that they should use those funds and channelize it towards making some substantial progress towards a parking solution for the citizens of Panjim. Thank you.
In spite of mandatory norms, parking for example compulsory म्हणून आज न्यू कस्टमर झाले तसे कितले बिल्डिंग असं पण तुमचे पार्किंग अलाउड पाहिजे नंबर
म्हाका तें इन्फॉर्मेशन हांव नको बट एज पर नॉर्म्स देर इज सपोज टू बी देर आर सम नॉर्म्स
तरी अशी बिल्डिंगा वयर सरता थोडे फक्त टेक्निकल हेजेर थोडे दोन स्मॉल जागो दवरता पार्किंग आनी मागीर थोडे
तो रूल हा म्हाका TCP हांवें पयलां तें कितें रूल हा दॅट एज पर सो मेनी वॉट एवर स्क्वेअर मिटर इतलें पार्किंग दवरूंक जाय खुबश्यो बिल्डिंगो दवरता आतां तें केन्ना तें आतां सम्राट थिएटरान गोंय केलां तें गराज पार्किंग गोंय स्टिल्ट पार्किंग गोंय आहा तें फसिलिटी लिफ्ट पार्किंग ते म्हणटा त्यो फॅसिलिटीज येता तर म्हाका दिसता पार्किंग पीपल आर स्टार्टिंग टू कंप्लाय मोर एंड मोर सो दे नॉट मे बी फुल्ली
अशें कन्स्ट्रक्शन करता तेन्ना कितें एक्शन
ते एज पर तेंच्या रुला प्रमाणे आहा न्हू कितें एक्शन आहा तेंचें सो एज पर दॅट यू हॅव टू गो बाय दॅट रूल ऑन दॅट
बंद करूँ मैंने
बरें घेवया